Alright guys, welcome back. So this might be the most important should you summon we've ever had on Global Black Clover Mobile, because one, we are getting our first ever global, not global exclusive, but global first character, that being Secret Agent Vanessa, who we don't know how she's going to impact the game. And we can kind of tell by looking at her kit, she's going to be very, very broken, but like, we don't know just straight away she's the best character in the game. Go in all on her. And Osis, we were so close, actually now basically being ahead of JP by like a day until they get Black Divided Asta like 2 days time. But I do want to stress that this is a very struggling time, because one, we don't know how good this Vanessa is going to be and how much she can impact the game, and then two, we don't know really what's coming next in terms of global banners. I mean, obviously we know Black Divided Asta is coming out. I will say there is a new tournament happening, which if you watch the last tournament that I hosted, actually, you know, they made us read off a lot of like information and, you know, selling points towards, hey, Spirit Dive, you know, is here. And the big tournament basically was Spirit Dive, you know, Black Asta. So I'm willing to bet that this new tournament coming out, we don't know the release date, will most likely be a Black Divided Asta theme like tournament where like, hey, Black Divider is out, summon for him now. You know how we did that, like, you know, announcements in the stream last time. That's what I imagine they might do. And in terms of timeline wise, I mean, literally right after this ban with Zora and Vanessa, we are gonna be getting Julia's skill page, and then we should be getting Black Divider Asta. So I do imagine Black Divider Asta might even come out for our season 11 update, literally how they've done it before, where we got you know, a festival character, new limited character at the start of a new season instead of a seasonal banner, because I believe at this point there is no more seasonal characters. I believe we are going to be getting new swimsuit Yami and also Charlotte, so that's something they could do, but JP hasn't gotten it yet, so the timeline wise it might be a bit weird for Global to get it first, but maybe that's something that Global wants to do now, where they get characters first. Who knows exactly, but that's my whole point. It's like, this is really hard to say instantly summon. But I will say one thing, Zora and Vanessa should be claimable through the Gateway of Reunion for Season 10. Obviously, this is JP, so it's currently not out right now. And for everyone, Vanessa should be the pickup because she seems like the most broken one, but also one that will kind of work with basically Black Divider Asta in the future. In a way, her kit does say you can't use the same attributes on the same team, and considering that she is a Chaos type, you also can't bring Black Divider Asta. But to be fair, if you do pour out, you have a skill page as well. Her actual LR passive, while it's still really, really good, what you mainly want is to do passive. So in terms of a free-to-play character, this is a character you want to get and you can actually use for like the time being in global. But then once obviously Black Divider Asta comes out, you may not use her unless you have a few dupes on her. So this is why you might actually want to go crazy and summon a little bit on this banner. But do remember, Black Divider Asta is coming out probably like 3 to 4 weeks afterwards. So like I was saying, it's very, very hard to summon. I know personally I will do probably one rotation on the banner, see how lucky I can get if I can get a few dupes into her, because this is a character you really want to dupe out. But yeah, as you can tell, I'm talking a lot about Vanessa because I do think she's worth it. Zora, not so much. I do think he's really good, and he's been really good on JP, being one of the best like DPSs, especially for Chaos. I mean, the only Chaos type character. But he's, you look at the tier, he's SS plus basically. But only because we don't have Black Divider Asta. And once we do get Black Divider Asta, you'd rather use that kill attacker than this kill attacker. So like, yeah, I don't really see a use too much out of, at least to go crazy in summoning for him. But then again, if you're chasing dupes for Vanessa, then hey, getting him duped out on the way, it's not the worst of the deal. It's not the worst thing either. But yeah, if you haven't seen Vanessa's kit, she is very much broken. And the reason why is because she does have this passive right here. Well, her Awaken passive, which basically says on turn 30, you win the game. Like, you just get a bunch of debuffs, her skill page too. We broke it down in my yesterday video, so if you want to watch that video, you can. But I'll quickly show all the screenshots on screen now, so you can pause it and read through it yourself if you want to. You can tell, like I said, this character can be broken. And once again, it's worth summoning for and worth picking up for free. And maybe even spending some universal dupes onto her, because this is a character you're probably going to be keeping around for a long time. So yeah, Zora looks very broken. I mean, look at his skill right here, right? ASP buff and also favorable damage. Now remember, he is dark type or chaos, which does mean he does more damage towards Noelle. So he's kind of like right now, especially the past few weeks in JP, has been like the Noelle killer in a way. But like I said, I've seen this a lot in the video. I don't really want to stress my point here, is that we are going to be getting Black Divider Asta, chaos attacker. So you're going to move onto him, right? So I wouldn't go too crazy. But if you get him and you're going to use it for the time being, he actually is very, very good. Getting, you know, ultimates almost like every second turn if you do it properly, basically. He gets invulnerability, more favorable damage, protection, so he can't be targeted and killed. Single target ultimate that also does favorable damage, once again doing more damage towards light types, doing more damage towards Noelle, so you can big nuke her, and also as well getting the extra ton. If you do get him duped out here, his 2-star passive is kind of where you want to get him, because as you can see right here, it says before attacking, grant a 20% increased damage for each surviving enemy, meaning at the start of battle you're getting 80% increased damage dealt towards everyone rather than just the light type character, which is obviously very good. His actual like LR +5 is, to be fair, what you want if you're still using him, but like it's also getting the 40% increased damage for each fallen ally. Generally speaking, he might be the one to die the most. I mean, granted his protection, so maybe not. But like, you know, normally the attacker dies first. He's got invulnerability, so I'm not entirely sure. I haven't really played with him, so I'm not actually entirely sure how good the 5-star passive is. But hey, if there is a situation to where 1 or 2 allies are dead, you're going to have a lot of damage, especially if there's more people on the field. You're going to be one-shotting people. But the thing is, he's got no AoE skill, right? So it's not like you can just one-shot the whole team. It's all single target, which is, once again, very similar to Black Divider Asta coming out. So, yeah, just like... Once again, I'm excited for him because I'm going to get him while trying to get Vanessa. So it's kind of a nice thing, but... yeah, you know, I'm not going to invest too much into it just because Black Divider Asta. So yeah, if you haven't seen his skills, these are his skills here. I mean, we saw a little bit of Vanessa up on all of them because he only showed, I think, the ultimate and skill 2, I believe it is, or I think just the ultimate. But these secret agent characters are very, very cool. I really like them. Can I show the ultimate? I'm not sure if I got the skip one on. I do have it on. I mean, what do you expect from Zora, right? It's nice to see me actually being a DPS character rather than being like a... I mean, to be fair, the blue one before could be a DPS if he gets the right reflection. But yeah, that is the Season 10 banner. Is it worth summoning? Definitely it is worth summoning. You're going to be getting one of the best debuffers, but also as well, you're going to be getting a pretty good attacker on the way. You can also pick up Vanessa for free, which means it is easier to do per route. So if you want to get towards 2-star or even 5-star, that is very, very good as well. Also, because they're now releasing at the start of the Battle Pass, we should be able to buy, if you want to spend money, you can buy the Vanessa skill page without actually summoning it, which is obviously very, very nice too. So like I'm saying, it really is a good time to summon, but once again, the biggest problem comes with the fact that Black Divider Asta is probably coming 2 to 4 weeks later, which is yeah, a very scary thing. If you are really, really broke and you got like no actual, you know, universal dupes for your actual characters to max out Black Divider Asta, I really recommend not really skipping Vanessa. I recommend picking her up because you can still get her for free. Work on Black Divider Asta, save for him, and then once you get him, any leftover resources you get, you can then put back into, of course, the secret agent Vanessa. The banner won't be active, so you won't be able to summon, but you'll be able to spend your universal troops onto her, or maybe even spend some universal skill pages onto her, assuming you've maxed out your Black Divider Asta. So yeah, the big takeaway is, it is worth summoning, but also Black Divider Asta is coming. Definitely prioritize for that. If you have some leftover currency and you can afford it and you can spend it, definitely go for it. I will also be doing it myself. So guys, thank you for watching. We'll definitely do some summons tomorrow and also showcase some Vanessa for the first time on global, because yeah, we haven't seen her on JP, so I'm looking forward to it. So good luck in your summons if you are watching this video before the update goes live, because I will be posting it during the maintenance. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait. So boys, thank you for watching, and yeah, peace.